Hi, it's Lindsey Millar with your news headlines Friday, May 15. Actually, not much going on in the news today. It's been a bit slow, but a lot happened late yesterday that we didn't get to in the headlines. Central Arkansas Water Board of Commissioners voted to add a resolution that protects a number of different classes, a non-discrimination resolution. It includes gender identity, sexual orientation, genetic information, and even political opinions. The board also extended benefits to all couples who are legally married, no matter what state they were married in. So, for instance, a couple who was married in a state where same-sex marriage is legal, who live in Arkansas where it's not recognized, would still enjoy benefits. So that's another great step for equal rights. The great blues singer B.B. King also died yesterday. He was, of course, famous for his guitar playing and famous for having a guitar with a name. Lucille was the name of the guitar, and he got that, as music trivia buffs know, from an experience he had while playing at a juke joint in Twist, Arkansas. There was a barrel that was filled with kerosene and wood that was burning in the middle of the juke joint to light it up, which is usually fine, except a fight spilled out and knocked the barrel down, which set the juke joint on fire. The fight was apparently inspired by a love triangle involving a woman named Lucille, and so King named it after the woman to remind him never to let a woman get in the way as it did there. Longtime Clinton friend Sheila Bronfman passes along news of some strategy sessions held last night in Little Rock and Fayetteville for Hillary Clinton supporters. She says that more than 600 people have signed up in this incarnation of the Arkansas Travelers, the group of friends of Bill and Hillary Clinton who travel around the country on their own dime, spreading the good news about the Clintons and how much great work they did in Arkansas and beyond. Finally, more news in the sort of eternal infighting among the Arkansas Supreme Court. Communications Counsel Stephanie Harris, who was the liaison between the court and the media, has been fired, or rather her position has been eliminated. It was a position that was created for Harris 5 years ago. The court didn't have adequate, or they decided they didn't have adequate means to connect with the media, and other states had this, so they created the position. Been lots of controversy involving the court, suggestions of leaks. Harris seems to be, her position seemed to be eliminated as a consequence of some of this. I said finally, but one more item. We talked yesterday about Denny Alts, the newly appointed drug director for the state, longtime former lawmaker. I mentioned some of the lowlights of his legislative career, but I forgot the lowest point. Arkansas ACLU reminded us today that Alts was with then Senator Jim Holt behind a bill that would have required state officials to check immigration status for anyone receiving any sort of public assistance or voting. This, of course, led to the infamous exchange, or infamous quote from Mike Huckabee saying that he and Jim Holt didn't drink the same Jesus juice. It was really one of Huckabee's finer moments as governor of Arkansas. Later, that whole exchange and the way it went down inspired Alts in an email to complain about how the Republicans left him high and dry, and then talk about what needed to happen with illegal immigrants. He said, "All politics are local, and I'm for sending illegals back, but we know that is impossible. Where we are with the black folks after the we are where we are with the black folks after the Revolutionary War. We can't send them back, and the more we piss them off, the worse they'll be in the future." It goes on from there. It's pretty just objectionable stuff. Altz, when this email came out, was forced to make an apology and did the classic non-apology. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I didn't think what I said was racist. Surely Asa Hutchinson could have come up with someone better than this to run the state's drug program. That's all I've got for today. We'll be back with you on Monday. Check the Arkansas blog for more news. See ya.